Sigmas, ever wondered what's going on behind those curious eyes watching you? Here's the deal, there are things about you that women notice, but you have absolutely no clue. This is 8 things Sigma males have no idea women notice about them. And trust me, you're going to be stunned by what you're about to discover. Sigmas, I know you're out there, independent, self-reliant, and completely unfazed by what society thinks. You're the lone wolves, the ones who walk a path that most men only dream about. But guess what? Even though you're not paying attention, women are. They see things in you that you might not even see in yourself. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. Let's break it down point by point so you can see how your unique presence leaves a trail of intrigue wherever you go. For instance, did you know that your calm confidence is more noticeable than you think? Research shows that nonverbal communication accounts for up to 93% of what people perceive. Your subtle cues, the way you hold eye contact, your calm demeanor, these are things women pick up on instantly. Women also notice your independence and purpose-driven mindset. A 2019 study from the Journal of Social Psychology reveals that people are drawn to those who have a clear sense of self. And let's not forget your mysterious aura. Studies have found that curiosity and intrigue can significantly increase attraction because it sparks the imagination. Your thoughtful silences and genuine presence speak volumes. Even though you're not one to brag, your quiet strength leaves an unforgettable impression. So next time you see those curious eyes on you, remember, you're already making waves without even trying. Let's dive deeper into these 8 powerful traits and explore how they turn you into an enigma that captivates hearts. Point 1, your mysterious aura. All right, Sigmas, let's start with the obvious that you might not even realize your mysterious aura. It's not something you craft or fake, it's just part of your DNA. When you enter a room, even if you don't say a single word, your energy speaks volumes. It's a quiet confidence, a calm certainty that sets you apart. You're not trying to be the loudest or the flashiest. No, your strength lies in your stillness. And believe me, that's exactly what makes women so intrigued. Think about it. While the average guy might be busy showing off or trying to impress, you're the one who stands firm in his own vibe. This kind of presence is a breath of fresh air in a world that often seems overrun with noise. Psychologists call this nonverbal dominance, where your body language speaks even louder than your words. Studies have shown that women often notice subtle cues like posture, facial expressions, and calmness, cues you naturally radiate. Women are drawn to this mystery like a moth to a flame. They see a puzzle, a depth that isn't immediately obvious. Your mysterious aura suggests that there's more beneath the surface, a story they're dying to hear. Evolutionary biology even has a say in this. Mystery triggers curiosity, and curiosity in turn heightens attraction. So your "I'm just minding my own business" demeanor, it's not just a random look, it's a magnet. Here's the real kicker. This aura of mystery isn't something you can fake. It's woven into your character. You're not broadcasting every thought or feeling, and that restraint is powerful. In fact, research from the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology found that people who hold back a little are perceived as more intriguing and more desirable. So the next time you're just sitting back, observing the chaos around you, remember that you're radiating a quiet magnetism that's hard to resist. Who knew that your natural stillness was basically a siren call, right? You're not out here playing games or putting on a show. You're just being you. Calm, confident, and mysterious. And that's exactly why women can't look away. Keep owning that. It's your superpower. Point 2, your independence. Sigmas, your solo mindset is legendary. While most people are out there constantly seeking validation, liking posts, fishing for compliments, and craving approval, you're perfectly content doing your own thing. No entourage, no hype squad. You're like a one-man wolf pack. And that's rare in a world that thrives on social feedback. But here's the thing you might not notice. Women are watching that independence, and it triggers something deep and primal. It says, this guy doesn't need anyone to complete him, and that's a bold statement, one you don't even need to say out loud. It's felt. Independence signals self-respect, and that's a magnet for attention, especially in a culture that equates self-worth with social validation. Science backs it up too. Studies show that self-reliant individuals are seen as more confident and emotionally stable, qualities that are hardwired into human attraction psychology. Women are biologically programmed to seek partners who project security and self-assurance, traits that come standard with your Sigma mindset. Think about it. In an era when everyone's glued to their phone, your refusal to answer texts instantly isn't just a quirk, it's basically your brand. It says you've got bigger fish to fry than responding to every ping, and that makes you more mysterious, more intriguing. Historically, lone wolves have always fascinated society. From the rugged frontiersman to the modern digital nomad, the idea of the self-sufficient wanderer is romanticized for a reason. It speaks to resilience, to an ability to thrive without external support. But let's be real, this independence isn't just about being cool or aloof. It's about knowing yourself, trusting your path, and not feeling pressured to follow the crowd. And that's liberating in a world that tries to tell you who to be. So, the next time you're chilling alone, remember, you're not missing out. You're building something bigger. Inner strength, authenticity, and yes, a quiet confidence that speaks louder than words ever could. Keep doing your thing, Sigma. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. Point 3, your focus and drive. Sigmas, you're wired differently. While most people are busy chasing trends and social approval, you're out there crafting your own path. Your vision isn't based on what's popular, it's based on what's. This is a key part of the Sigma male archetype, a concept first explored in the early 2010s to describe men who move outside traditional social hierarchies. Instead of seeking validation or external approval, you operate with a quiet confidence that's rooted in self-reliance and inner strength. This kind of focus is magnetic. When people see you working tirelessly towards your vision, it's not just about the project or the paycheck. It's about the energy you bring. That unwavering attention you give to your goals is like a craftsman carving a sculpture, shaping every detail with precision. And guess what? Women notice that. They can't help but wonder, what's he working on that's so captivating? You see, the brain is hardwired to pick up on people who are fully engaged. Studies in psychology and human attraction have shown that passion and purpose are among the most attractive traits someone can display. When you're deeply invested in something, your body language, tone of voice, and even your aura shift. It's not about being flashy, it's about the quiet power of someone who's sure of themselves. Think about it, even your obsession with perfecting your morning coffee ritual, getting the water temperature just right, the grind size dialed in, it's not just a quirky habit, it shows you're deliberate, attentive to detail, and committed to quality. These seemingly small acts are signals of your larger mindset. You don't settle for mediocrity. The Sigma male's life is about aligning actions with values. Whether it's learning a new language, sculpting a business idea, or just refining your craft, it all circles back to purpose. This is rare in a world that's often distracted by trends and noise, and that's why people are drawn to you. Your path is yours alone, and that authenticity resonates far more deeply than any loud brag or flashy display. In the end, it's about the legacy you're building, one deliberate step at a time. Point 4, your calm confidence. Sigmas, let's dive deeper into your calm confidence. It's that quiet yet powerful presence that sets you apart. In a world that's obsessed with noise and attention-seeking behavior, your tranquility is like a magnet. It draws people in without you even trying. Research in psychology shows that calm individuals often exude higher levels of self-assurance and emotional stability. While the world is busy flexing its muscles, you're like the deep ocean, still on the surface but with powerful currents beneath. This is not about being indifferent or detached. It's about self-mastery. You know exactly who you are, and you don't feel the need to prove it. Women especially notice this. In a sea of loud personalities and attention seekers, your calmness is like a breath of fresh air. It's an instant sign of emotional intelligence and maturity. When you stand quietly, seemingly lost in thought, it sends a message. You're in control of yourself and your environment. Studies suggest that this kind of composed demeanor is deeply attractive because it signals strength, reliability, and depth of character. Think of it like a lighthouse in a stormy sea. While others are busy getting tossed around by waves of drama and gossip, you remain steady and unwavering. That's a rare quality that naturally commands respect and admiration. But let's be clear, this calm confidence isn't about arrogance. It's about having a firm foundation, knowing your values and sticking to them. You're not easily swayed by fleeting trends or pointless arguments. Even if someone's debating pineapple on pizza with all the passion of a political debate, You're just quietly enjoying your drink, not because you don't have an opinion, but because you know it's not worth your energy. This is the beauty of the Sigma mindset. You're not here to be the loudest in the room. You're here to be the most grounded. Your calm presence is an oasis in the chaos, a testament to your emotional independence, and that's what makes you unforgettable. So remember, Sigmas, while others chase the spotlight, your calm confidence lights up the entire room without saying a single word. Point 5, your unpredictability. Here's something that really flies under your radar. Your unpredictability. Sigmas, you're not the kind of man who follows a script. One minute you're deep in your thoughts, the next you're out exploring a new place. And that unpredictability, it's like a treasure hunt for women. They notice how you're not stuck in a boring routine. You're spontaneous in ways that keep them guessing, and guessing keeps them hooked. Your unpredictability isn't about being reckless. It's about living in the moment. And that's a vibe women crave. So why does this matter? Psychologists say that unpredictability creates a sense of novelty and excitement, which the human brain is hardwired to crave. When you break the mold, you're sending a subtle message. Life with you is an adventure, not a predictable march from point A to B. This taps into something called the intermittent reward effect. Studies show that when experiences are unpredictable, people's brains produce more dopamine, the feel-good chemical linked to excitement and pleasure. Think of it like a roller coaster. The dips and turns make the ride unforgettable. Your unpredictability works the same way. And it's not just for romantic relationships either. It fuels creativity, keeps you open to new experiences, and shows that you're not afraid of the unknown. In fact, it's a trait that has long been linked to leadership and innovation. Studies in behavioral psychology have found that people who are open to unpredictable scenarios are better at problem solving and adapting to change. For you, Sigma, unpredictability is a natural expression of your independence. You're not stuck following the crowd or chasing validation. You let your curiosity guide you, and that's magnetic. Women see this as a refreshing alternative to the typical guy who's predictable to a fault. It suggests you have depth, complexity, and a willingness to take risks in life. Basically, you're the human version of a plot twist. No one knows what you'll do next, not even you. And in a world that often feels stuck on repeat, that's a quality that stands out like a beacon. So embrace your unpredictability. It's not about playing games, it's about staying true to yourself and letting the excitement of life unfold one spontaneous step at a time. Point 6, your emotional depth. You're not one for drama, but that doesn't mean you're shallow. In fact, research from the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships shows that individuals who identify with Sigma male traits often possess a heightened sense of emotional intelligence. Sigmas feel deeply but choose to process those emotions privately. This doesn't make you aloof. It means you're authentic and self-aware. When it comes to relationships, women pick up on this instantly. They notice how you don't just listen to reply, you listen to understand. Your conversations go beyond the surface. Studies suggest that deep listening and empathy can foster stronger connections and trust. That's something Sigma males do naturally, and let's face it, it's not about putting on a show. While others might overshare to impress, you'd rather stay quiet and let your actions speak for you. Your emotional depth is like a hidden well, calm on the surface, but if someone's willing to dive in, they'll find real strength and vulnerability. It's this rare combination of stoic independence and inner sensitivity that women find magnetic. It's not flashy, but it's genuine and it's powerful. Meanwhile, you're probably thinking, I'm just tired of small talk. Let's be honest, shallow banter isn't your style. That's because you're wired for meaningful connection. A study from the University of Arizona found that deeper conversations boost overall happiness and life satisfaction. And for Sigma males, that's the sweet spot. You're not trying to fill the air with empty words, you're interested in what matters. Sure, you might not spill your soul in the first 5 minutes, but that doesn't mean you're not paying attention. You're observing, learning, and choosing your moments carefully. And while some people might mistake that for distance, women can sense that there's more to you than meets the eye. So embrace that depth. It's not something everyone understands, but that's okay. It's your quiet superpower, the thing that sets you apart and draws others in. Let the world chatter on. You'll be here, holding space for real conversations and real emotions. And for those who see it, that's where the magic happens. Point 7, your untouched spirit. You don't bend to fit in. You're not here to play by anyone else's rules. That authenticity, it's like a superpower. Women notice how you're not here to impress because you're already living in your truth. You're the rare breed who'd rather be alone than fake. And that's pure gold in a world of clones. Sigmas never underestimate how attractive it is to be true to yourself. Your refusal to compromise? That's a testament to your character. Translation: you're basically the guy who won't do a TikTok dance just because everyone else is doing it. Let's dive deeper. In a world driven by social conformity, it's easy to get swept up in trends and expectations. Research by social psychologist Solomon Asch in the 1950s showed just how powerful the pressure to conform can be. His famous line experiment revealed that many people will go along with the crowd even if they know the group is wrong. But Sigma males stand apart. Much like the minority in Asch's experiment who stayed true to their own perception, this authenticity is magnetic because it signals confidence, self-respect, and emotional independence, traits that naturally draw others in. Studies in evolutionary psychology suggest that authenticity and self-assuredness are deeply attractive because they're markers of inner stability and reliability, key traits in any healthy relationship. And here's the entertaining part. While everyone else is busy synchronizing dance moves or mimicking the latest social media challenge, the Sigma male is out there forging his own path. You're not afraid to stand out or stand alone if it means staying real. That's a rare quality in a world dominated by social media algorithms and endless scrolling. Women are hardwired to spot the difference. When you refuse to perform, to put on a mask for the sake of approval, you create a safe space where honesty reigns. Your authenticity resonates because it's rooted in strength, not in the need for external validation. So keep doing you, Sigma. Your refusal to compromise is more than just personal pride. It's a silent anthem of independence that others can't help but respect. Stay authentic, stay unshaken, and watch how that inner power speaks louder than any viral dance ever could. Point 8, your detached but present energy. And finally, Sigmas, your detached yet present energy is a paradox that fascinates women. Psychologists have found that this trait, often called selective engagement, taps into a primal curiosity. You're there, listening, absorbing, but not fully tethered. Your mind always seems to hover above the moment, as if it's scanning for deeper meaning or hidden patterns. Women pick up on this instantly. It's that subtle mystery of someone who's present enough to be attentive, but distant enough to keep their own center of gravity. This balance suggests to them a man who's not desperate for validation, someone whose self-worth isn't tied to the immediate social scene. In social psychology, it's tied to the concept of non-reactive presence. You're not overly eager to impress, and that calm self-possession is incredibly magnetic. It's like you're rooted in the present, yet your thoughts are having a conversation of their own, reaching for something bigger. So when you're at a party, it's not just about mingling, it's about being there, without being owned by the moment. That vibe says, I'm here, but I have my own kingdom to rule later. And that's the elusive, captivating energy that keeps women intrigued and wanting more. So, Sigmas, here's the bottom line. While you're out there doing your thing, living your truth and refusing to follow the crowd, women are noticing every little detail, your mystery, your independence, your calm confidence, your unpredictability. These aren't just quirks. They're reflections of a deeper truth. You're living life on your own terms, and that's magnetic in ways you'll never fully realize. But don't let this get to your head. It's not about trying to impress. It's about continuing to live your purpose, your values, and your journey. That's what makes you a Sigma, and that's what keeps the world and the women curious and captivated.